Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. So today's story is going to be probably one of the most personal stories I have ever told ever. Uh, well, actually, that's not very true, but it'll be one of the most personal stories I've ever told. So yeah, let's get into it. So this story all takes place about 4 months ago, right? Now, at this point, it has been a few months since me and my girlfriend broke up, and I was super depressed. Well, now my ex-girlfriend. I was super depressed, and I was like, you know what, bro? I want to get back with dating. I want to get a girlfriend. So what I did was I downloaded a dating app, and I was like, all right, let's see what can happen, right? Let's see what's going to happen. Now, I'm not going to use Tinder because Tinder is mostly used for hookups, and I'm not really looking for hookups, right? So I downloaded this one dating app. It's called Badoo. It's spelled Badoo. Don't go on there and try and go and find me and catfish me. But yeah, pretty sure no one's going to go out of their way and do that. But anyway, back to the story. So I download the app, right? I'm just swiping through, these girls, looking through. And I find this one girl. I forgot what the fuck her name was. No, I don't. It was Leah. Yeah, her name was Leah. And I was looking through her pictures, looking at what she has in her about stuff. And I was like, all right, this girl seems cool. So, I swipe right. And I go on with my day. Now, a few hours later, she swipes right on me. So we match. And I'm like, all right, bet. I'm going to start off a conversation. I'm going to start talking with this girl, right? So I'm like, hey, she says, hey, we start talking, just having like little conversation, just like small talk. And I was thinking, okay, this could be a possibility of this girl being my girlfriend. I could get a girlfriend out of this. But Leah had other plans. She had other plans. So we keep talking, right? And she starts like saying like flirty stuff, like sexual stuff. And I'm like, okay, this is going a weird way, right? And I was telling her about, what I do, how we talk to my friends on Discord, playing video games a lot. And she was like, oh, maybe next time that you're on a Discord call with friends, I could give you head. And I'm like, shit, man, that was unexpected. But I'm like, you know what? Sure, man. So I'm like, I bet. And I'm like, you should do that. And she's like, are you sure you would be able to control the moans that's going on? And I'm like, shoot, maybe, man. Like, this girl was saying some stuff that was just completely just crazy, like something I wouldn't even think that someone would say when you first meet someone. But yeah, she's kept going on and on about this stuff, and I'm like, all right, this is getting really weird. Like, does this girl want to hook up, or she want to just want a relationship, or just to hook up, right? So, we keep on talking, and every time I would try and bring up something, about, like, literally anything other than being sexual, she would bring it right back up. And I'm like, all right, looks like this girl wants to hook up. And I'm like, all right, like, sure, well, why not? What's the worst that can happen, right? So we keep talking, she keeps wanting to tell me how she's going to do all this stuff. And it got to a point where it was like, she wanted to do some sexual stuff that was, casual, stuff that you would have sex, right? And then it got to a point where it's like, does this girl want to have sex, or does she want to enforce Roman torture on me? Because she brought up tying me up, and when I read she's gonna tie me up, I'm like, what? I'm like, this is weird. Like, this has got this went from here all the way up to here, and I'm like, I was lost for words. But me being horny and just being lonely, I was like, sure. Don't know what the hell I was thinking. And I literally called up the homie. I called up the homie that I was telling him about that she was saying she was sucking me off while I was on a call with him. I call him up and I'm like, yo, bro, you're not gonna believe this, bro. So I screen share and I start showing him the messages. And he's like, bro, what is going on? I'm like, that's what I'm saying. He's like, you gonna hang out with this girl? And I'm like, shoot, man, maybe. Like, we've been talking for a while. She's kind of cute, And he's like, dude, this stuff sounds like actual torture. And I'm like, yeah, dude, but she's hot. And he's like, yeah, whatever. He already had a girlfriend at the point, so he really couldn't say anything. But he was like, yeah, all right, whatever, man. And I'm like, all right, well, we'll see what happens, man. So I get off a call with him. I let him go hang out with his girlfriend. I keep talking to this guy, this girl. What the fuck did I say, guy? I keep talking to this girl, and it just got weirder and weirder. And I was thinking, okay, you want to do it at your place or my place? And she was like, oh, let's do it. Let's do it in public. And I'm like, public? And she's like, yeah, and I'm like, where exactly in public? And she's like, oh, how about a mall bathroom? And I'm like, a mall bathroom? She's like, yeah. And I'm like, I'm like, I don't even know if I want to do that or not. Like, a mall bathroom is crazy. And I'm like, why don't we just do it somewhere like in like one of our bedrooms? And she's like, oh, I want to see how you are in public. And I'm like, the fuck does that mean? And it just got weirder and weirder. And for the remainder of this, I have some messages on my phone that I'll be showing y'all some messages that me and her sent to each other. And it just got weirder and weirder as it just went on. Where are they? Okay, here they are. So so one of the messages was, this is all by her, by the way. Ha ha ha. To be honest, just depends on how aggressive I'm feeling. You would have to eat me out whenever I wanted, and I would ride you whenever I wanted. That's not that bad, right? That like you would think, oh, that's not that bad, you know, like that's crazy. You know, that's like pretty hot, but it just got weirder. Yeah, like if I wanted to be really aggressive with you, you would have to ask for permission to do anything, because I would either have you tied up or maybe even on a leash. When I read those, I was like, dude, this is just pure torture right here. Like, this girl, like, and there are some messages that I would show y'all, but they are not, they are something else, and I will not be sharing these in this video, because this video probably get taken down. This video probably could also get age restricted, considering of what I was just talking about and showing you all these messages. Let me grab my cord real quick, plug my phone back in. But yeah, going back to the story, got a little sidetracked showing you all messages. It just kept going on, and I'm like, dude, this is just so weird. Like, I don't want to do this stuff. And I suggested we do it in my car, right? And I'm like, you know what, let's get in my car and do it. He's just like, all right, bet. You know, when do you wanna? And I'm like, how about this Wednesday? And he's like, okay, that works. And I'm like, all right, bet, whatever. I guess we'll see what happens, man. And she's like, yeah, I just gotta check my work schedule to see when I'm free. I'm like, all right, bet, whatever. And after that, I called my homie again, and I show him the messages, and he's like, dude, you should not be with this girl, bro. Like, bro, you're gonna get kidnapped or something. And I'm like, dude, I'm lonely, bro. I'll take my chances. Like, why not? And he's like, all right, man, whatever. So yeah, after that, I go to sleep, and I'm like, all right, just got to prepare for a Wednesday. We'll see what happens, right? I wake up in the morning, and I check the dating app, and her account has been deleted. The account was completely gone, and I was like, okay, that's kind of weird. And I called my friend. I'm like, yo, dude, the account was deleted. And he's like, oh, shoot, she might not even been real. I'm like, yeah, maybe, but on the off chance that she was, that was a really freaky girl. He's like, yeah, dude, but I'm glad she no longer has an account, dude, so you don't gotta do that. And I'm like, yeah, same, bro. And after that, I kind of just, you know, I still use the app, you know, still talk to a few women, but after that, I kind of stopped using it. I haven't used it in a few days. But yeah, that's basically it. Definitely the freakiest girl I've ever met. I don't think anyone is ever going to top this girl. If y'all do want to see more messages from this girl, I have like 10 screenshots of what she was saying to me. I guess like let me know, and I'll make a part 2 to this showing y'all the messages. But yeah, that's basically the end. This was really weird to talk about, and it was just super weird. And I don't ever want to experience a girl like that, because that was just so weird, and I'm really glad I didn't go through and just like hang out with her and do that stuff. But yeah, that's basically the end of the story. I wanted to start doing more face cam videos, because you know most of the time I don't really know what I'm even gonna use for my footage. But yeah, that's basically the end of the story. So if y'all did enjoy, please be sure to like and subscribe. Thank you all for watching, and have a great day. I will see you all later. I can't believe we ended things. I am so through. Thought you would be my girl, you were my whole world, but now I watch the memories go into a swirl. Things that I